So, does meditation equal willpower? Do we need willpower to meditate? What the hell is meditation, anyways? Everyone's talking about meditation, do this kind of meditation, that kind of meditation, or be in the now. The best way to meditate is to be in the now. What the? Does meditation take any willpower? So will has a direction, meaning time, meaning there's an end to it. Willpower has nothing to do with meditation. Meditation is a sane way to live. I used to have such an aggressive mind. Make sure to do that so you can get better, and obsessed about getting better because I was sick, physically, mentally, and emotionally sick. But I knew deep down that the aggressive mind was the problem. I knew that. So did it take willpower to melt away the controlling, aggressive mind? In a sense, it did. In this worldly sense, it did, because I knew I had to keep on going in life, keep on pushing on through, keep on getting harder and harder jobs to challenge myself, so that life itself could help me observe the chaotic, disordered, dualistic mind. So in a sense, there needs to be some kind of willpower, but in moment to moment to moment being, willpower doesn't belong there at all. Because meditation doesn't have a direction. It doesn't have a direction. It's not part of time. It doesn't have an end result. Meditation is simply being aware of what is. So for example, I recently just kind of tweaked my shoulder a little bit. And what happens to me when I hurt myself is that my mind has the tendency to start thinking, oh shit, is it gonna get worse? Am I going to be able to keep on going with my life? Am I going to... And these patterns of the mind that was probably built from whatever situation happened to me in the past needs to be seen, and to give them compassion instead of resisting. What you resist persists. So did it take willpower to simply observe the patterns of my mind and be like, oh look, that's where the mind is right now. It's okay. That's just an old pattern. It's alright. You can say that. Doesn't mean it's true. Kind of just seeing it. Does that take willpower? For me, that is meditation. Simply being aware. Instead of being caught up in it. Instead of being caught up in, am I going to be able to survive? Totally in it. That is being caught up. The mind patterns. So willpower, I believe, has nothing to do with meditation. Because some people say, just be in the now. That's the best way to meditate. And I look back, in a way I kind of knew what it felt like to be at ease, be in peace, but it was a controlled peace. So the controller needed to be seen because it was creating a dualistical mind, the controller and the controlled. The controller and the controlled. All of a sudden life brought upon situation that the controller became a big problem. And from there, it gave me the chance to observe the problem and surrender to life instead of trying to control life. I guess I'm just shooting out some stuff that is that's in my mind. So freedom is alive. Take care. One day at a time. Even though you're in a deep shithole, know that 10 years ago, I was in the deepest shithole that you can probably ever imagine. And after 10 years, I wake up in the morning and I start playing my day, dancing, yin yoga, chilling out, no big complications, no fighting in the mind, no dualistical. Yes, there is some. Obviously, I'm still on this planet Earth, I'm still learning, and I feel like I'm just barely starting to touch this deep healing essence, and I'm no longer fighting with myself. I try to anyways. I try to observe the fighting. But anyways, one day at a time. Something bad happens, triggers craziness in your mind. Observe. Let the aggressive mind melt away. Take care.